Hey everybody, how's it going out there? Yes, it's me. I know. Just doesn't look right, does it? Doesn't feel right either. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen this. It's a sad day in the bearded neighborhood. I'm just thought I'd get on here and try to do a quick update. It's early, what is today? Thursday morning. Been up here in right outside of Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota, doing training slash testing for this new job. We're doing training, but as we go along, we're doing testing, and we got to pass all the tests to see whether we actually get the job or whether we get sent home. And so anyway, we went to do our medical testing, and depending on what machine that we might be assigned to, where we are, where we're working, we may or may not be wearing a respirator. And so it could be anything from just a, particulate respirator to a full, SCBA. And so you can't have any hair where the respirator is going to contact your face. So since we don't know what type of respirator, we had to be fitted and tested and medically approved or certified or whatever for all of them. And so, of course, we show up. There's 2 or 3 of us that have these full beards. Had full beards. And so he says, you got to shave. He says you can't have any long sideburns, nothing on the cheeks, and nothing below the chin line. So I can have no hair here, no hair here, no hair here. Which leaves, I can have a little patch of hair there. It's like, I might as well just shave it off. Start over. And so anyway, and then testing, if you've never been tested for these respirators, the way these guys did it, you put the respirator on, then they put this hood over you, and then the hood's got a little hole in the bottom of the hood. So the hood, the big long hood, goes over your shoulder. It's got a hole down here. And then they take this fogger, like a spray bottle, and then they fog the inside, they stick it inside that hole, and it's got like a little bulb on it, squeeze it and fog the inside of that hood with like a bitter smelling, tasting chemical fog. I don't know what it is. It's not harmful, hopefully. And then you're supposed to see if you can smell it or taste it. And you got to breathe in your nose, in and out of your nose so many times, in and out of your mouth so many times, turn your head this way and that way so many times, up and down, stand up, sit down, bend over, reach, grab, turn your shoulders. They're trying to see if as you move it'll break that seal anywhere. And so anyway, had to shave. So now the instructor, the trainer, said we could start growing it back. He said, but you may have to shave again depending on what machine, because some machines don't require a respirator at all. Some of them, you're just going to wear a particulate respirator most of the time. Some of them, you'll be in an SCBA, if you're working inside of a tank car, if you're working in a lot of tunnels or something like that, you'll be wearing it on a regular basis. So we'll start growing it back out and see whether I have to shave again or not. So it's like I feel like I'm missing something. It's a lot colder up here. So anyway, that's what we've been doing. I thought I'd give you a quick update. There were like 3 or 4 guys who did not make it through the medical part of it, so they got sent home. We had to do a ladder test. I did the ladder test yesterday. We got written tests today over all the rule book and everything, all these millions of rules. And so ladder test, they said you're going to do this ladder test. That's not a problem. I've climbed ladders thousands of times. Put a 100-pound bundle of shingles on your shoulder and climb up a ladder, and an 18, 20-foot extension ladder, get them up on top of the roof. Well, this ladder is a little bit different. Not only is it not leaning, it's straight up and down, which, okay, that's not too bad. I've climbed straight up and down ladders. The first rung on the ladder is about, okay, you can't see that. You don't want to see that anyway. It's about your belly button, or at least on me. I'm right at 6 foot tall. So some of these guys we have 2 or 3 guys in the class that are 5'4", 5'5", 5'6". They really struggle to get on that first step. So you got to get up, and of course you got to have 3 points of contact. So you got to grab both rungs with your hands, get your first step up over your waist, up over your belly button, down on the first step, and then crawl up the ladder. Get to the top, you got to extend all the way out, lean back, and hang for 60 seconds. Not too big of a problem. You got to get up on the platform. Now I can't do this because I'm holding the camera, holding my phone here, but you got the first step here, the platform is out here and up. So the first step is underneath, set back under the platform. So you're standing on the platform, you got to come out with your foot up, over, and on top of the platform, go through a little gate, get inside the platform, close the gate, come out, and go back down. Not too big a problem. 2 more times. Now you got to do it 3 times. And so by the time you're done, unless you're probably a bodybuilder, my little arms, my little skinny toothpick arms are feeling like rubber bands, feeling like wet noodles. So that was actually a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. They said ladder test. I'm thinking not a problem. I'll be able to blow that out of the water. And we had one guy who couldn't pass the ladder test. He got sent home. His nickname in class, we called him Andre, for Andre the Giant, because he is a big guy. I mean, like 6'6", 6'7", and like maybe not quite as thick as Refrigerator Perry, but he was pretty close. I mean, he's not fat, he's just thick. His hands are huge, as you know, sausages for fingers. He stepped right up on top of that first step, not a problem. All the way to the top, not a problem. Hung out, not a problem. Went to get up on the platform, couldn't get on the platform. We thought, well, he's almost there. He'd get his foot up, and then he'd put his foot back down. And he finally kneeled down on the platform and just hung on and started shaking. He was afraid of heights. So it took 4 or 5 minutes, and the instructor and another guy finally able to kind of settle him down a little bit to get him down. And you thought he was dizzy or something. I thought maybe he got dizzy or something. We didn't know he was afraid of heights at the time. And he's like hanging onto the wall and everything, like he's dizzy, like he's getting ready to fall down. And then after 4 or 5 minutes, okay, I'm ready to go. I'm going to do it this time. Goes up to the top, hangs out, cannot, something about that platform. I've never been afraid of heights, so I don't know. I mean, but he just could not get on the platform. And again, it took him 4 or 5 minutes before they were finally able to get him to, you know, talk him down and send him home. Couldn't do the, because, you know, some of the times we may not only be on top of the locomotives, on top of like the catwalk, we may be on top of the locomotive, on top of tank cars and stuff like that. And so he couldn't do it, so they sent him home. So anyway, that's what I've been doing up here. We got written test today. If I can pass the written test and all these rules, should be golden. And so I don't think it'll be too hard, as long as they don't ask me, what does rule 29.7 say? That I'll have a problem with. If they say rule 29.7 deals with the grade speed, track speed, restricted speed, what is the fastest track speed, and give you A, B, C, or D, that'll be a piece of cake, because I've got those memorized. I don't have the rule number memorized. And so anyway, I don't know what the test is going to be like, but anyway. So we're going to run into 8 or 9 or 10 minutes. I'm up here in the hotel again with no computer. I did not bring my computer with me, so I'm doing this on the YouTube Capture app, so there will be no editing. So what you see is what you get, guys. And maybe I'll try to do an update video in the next couple of days. If you're interested, let you know, make sure I got the job, where I'm going, and I might have a little tiny bit of stubble. I got just a tiny bit now. But anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Hey, thanks for watching. I have not been able to keep up with videos at all. But I'll try to, because I mean, I woke up about 2 o'clock this morning. I just, boom, wide awake. Couldn't go back to sleep. So I finally just got up, showered, got ready. I'll spend some time reading again. I read till I fell asleep last night. I'll start reading again this morning for a couple of hours and go take our test and see where we go. I'll catch up with you guys later. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Appreciate all the likes, comments, shares, subscriptions, the whole works, guys. And I know I've gotten a few new subscriptions since I've been up here, and I cannot for the life of me on the app on the phone figure out how to respond to those. I can go, if you're a subscriber, I can go to your channel. I can see your videos and stuff like that, but I can't get to the discussion tab. So anyway, I've seen the new subscribers, but I can't do anything about it as of right now. And it'll probably be not till the end of the year, because that's probably when the next time I'll be home is late December, before we head out again in January. 10 minutes. I'll catch you guys later. Hey, thanks. Appreciate it.